Get ready to grab some fantastic games at incredible discounts. Today, we're diving into 30 awesome titles you won't want to miss. Abiotic Factor is an atmospheric survival game set in a mysterious alien world. You play as a stranded astronaut who must navigate the planet's hostile environments while uncovering its secrets. The game features an open-world design with rich storytelling that immerses you in a beautifully crafted landscape. Players must gather resources, build shelter, and craft tools while managing their health and stamina. Sins of a Solar Empire 2. This sequel to the acclaimed real-time strategy game blends 4X and RTS gameplay in a massive universe. Players can engage in epic space battles, colonize planets, and build their empires. Choose from multiple factions, each with unique abilities and strengths. The game emphasizes strategy and tactics, requiring players to manage resources, build fleets, and engage in diplomacy. Kingdom Come: Deliverance. A story-driven RPG set in the 15th century Holy Roman Empire, Kingdom Come: Deliverance focuses on realism and historical accuracy. You play as Henry, the son of a blacksmith, who becomes embroiled in a civil war. The game features a detailed open world where players can engage in combat, craft weapons, and interact with NPCs through dynamic dialogue systems. Choices have significant consequences, affecting the story and character relationships. Assassin's Creed IV: Black Flag. This installment in the Assassin's Creed series transports players to the golden age of piracy. You assume the role of Edward Kenway, a pirate and assassin, navigating a vast open-world Caribbean. Engage in naval battles, explore islands, and uncover secrets of the Assassin and Templar conflict. The game features an engaging story, rich character development, and fluid parkour mechanics. Portal 2. A first-person puzzle platformer that builds on the original Portal. Players solve complex puzzles using the portal gun, allowing them to teleport between surfaces. The game features a humorous narrative with memorable characters like GLaDOS and Wheatley, set in the Aperture Science Facility. The puzzles progressively increase in complexity, requiring players to think outside the box. Tomb Raider. A modern reboot of the iconic franchise, Tomb Raider follows young archaeologist Lara Croft as she explores an uncharted island. Players must solve puzzles, defeat enemies, and uncover ancient secrets. The game combines action, exploration, and survival elements, with a strong emphasis on narrative and character development. Ranch Simulator. Build, hunt, farm. This open-world farming simulator allows players to create their own ranch from the ground up. You can raise animals, grow crops, hunt wildlife, and build structures. The game features realistic graphics and physics, allowing for immersive gameplay. Players can collaborate with friends to build and manage their ranch together. GRIS, an artistic platformer that tells the story of a young girl dealing with loss. The game features stunning watercolor visuals and a hauntingly beautiful soundtrack. Players guide Gris through a world filled with challenges, unlocking new abilities as they progress. The gameplay focuses on exploration and puzzle solving rather than combat. Warhammer Vermintide 2. A co-op action game set in the Warhammer fantasy universe, where players team up to battle hordes of Skaven and Chaos forces. Choose from 5 unique characters, each with distinct abilities, and engage in intense melee combat. The game features a variety of missions and environments, emphasizing teamwork and strategy. An interactive drama that follows the life of Jodie Holmes, played by Ellen Page, who has a mysterious connection to a supernatural entity named Aiden. Players make choices that affect the storyline, exploring themes of identity, love, and loss. The game features stunning graphics and a non-linear narrative structure, allowing players to experience Jodie's life at different ages. Assassin's Creed Unity. Set during the French Revolution, Unity introduces players to Arnaud Dorian, an assassin seeking redemption. The game features a detailed recreation of Paris, complete with iconic landmarks. Players can engage in cooperative multiplayer missions and utilize advanced parkour mechanics. The game focuses on stealth and strategy, allowing for various playstyles. Goat Simulator 3. A humorous sandbox game where players control a goat causing chaos in an open world. Complete wacky missions, explore the environment, and interact with various objects and characters in a physics-driven world. The game encourages creativity and silliness, making it perfect for lighthearted fun. Chivalry 2. A multiplayer medieval combat game that features large-scale battles and intense melee combat. Players can choose from different classes and engage in brutal fights against other players. The game emphasizes teamwork, strategy, and skillful combat, with a variety of weapons and combat styles to master. A unique strategy game that blends dice rolling mechanics with magic. Players assume the role of a powerful mage who uses dice to cast spells and defeat enemies. The game features a mix of strategy and chance, challenging players to think tactically as they roll their dice and unleash devastating spells. Heavy Rain, a psychological thriller that allows players to control multiple characters in a gripping narrative. The game focuses on choice and consequence, where decisions affect the outcome of the story. Players must navigate intense situations, solve puzzles, and unravel the mystery behind a serial killer. A sci-fi exploration game set on Jupiter's moon, Europa. Players take on the role of a scientist investigating the potential for life beneath the ice. The game combines exploration with survival mechanics, requiring players to manage resources and uncover the mysteries of the icy landscape. Void Train, an adventure game where players travel through a fantastical world aboard a train. Players must gather resources, build their train, and fend off creatures while exploring the surreal environments. The game features a unique crafting system and an engaging narrative as players uncover the secrets of the void. Kingdom 2 Crowns, Norse Lands, a strategy game where players build and defend their kingdom against waves of enemies. Set in a charming pixel art style, players manage resources, recruit citizens, and expand their territory. The Norse Lands expansion introduces new mechanics and challenges, adding depth to the gameplay. Rain World, a survival platformer where players control a slug cat navigating a hostile ecosystem. The game features a rich environment with diverse creatures and intricate mechanics. Players must find food, avoid predators, and survive the harsh weather conditions while exploring the vibrant world. Aska, an atmospheric adventure game that encourages exploration and discovery. Players navigate through a mysterious world filled with puzzles and secrets. The game features a stunning art style and a rich narrative that unfolds as players progress through its captivating landscapes. Zoochosis, a horror-themed puzzle game where players navigate a nightmarish world filled with danger. As you uncover the mystery behind the unsettling environment, you must solve puzzles and evade terrifying creatures. The game's atmosphere and chilling story create a gripping experience. Slime Rancher 2, a charming sequel to the popular farming simulator where players raise adorable slimes on a vibrant ranch. Explore a new world filled with diverse slime species, collect resources, and build up your ranch. The game introduces new gameplay mechanics, allowing for even more creativity in farming and exploring. Far Cry Primal. Set in the prehistoric era, Far Cry Primal takes players on an adventure as Takar, a hunter and the last of his tribe. Players must survive in a hostile world filled with wild animals and rival tribes. The game features an open-world environment where players can craft weapons, tame animals, and build a tribe to secure their place in this dangerous world. Untitled Goose Game, a hilarious indie game where players control a mischievous goose wreaking havoc in a peaceful village. Complete various objectives by stealing items, honking at unsuspecting villagers, and causing general chaos. The game's humor and simple mechanics make for a delightful experience that's both entertaining and relaxing. The Long Dark, a survival game set in the Canadian wilderness after a geomagnetic disaster. Players must manage their resources, make critical survival decisions, and navigate a vast open world filled with dangers. The game features a compelling story mode and a sandbox mode, allowing for different gameplay experiences. Kingdom 80s, a retro-inspired installment in the Kingdom series, Kingdom 80s transports players to a neon-lit world reminiscent of the 1980s. Players build and manage their kingdom while defending against encroaching enemies. The game features unique art and music, bringing a fresh vibe to the Kingdom gameplay mechanics. Viewfinder, an innovative puzzle game that challenges players to manipulate photographs to navigate through an artistic world. By placing and aligning photographs, players can create paths and solve intricate puzzles. The game emphasizes creativity and spatial awareness, providing a unique puzzle-solving experience. Shady Knight, a whimsical platformer where players control a knight on a quest to retrieve their stolen crown. The game features charming visuals and fast-paced gameplay, with an emphasis on precision platforming and timing. Players navigate through colorful levels, defeating enemies and overcoming obstacles. Lords of the Fallen, an action RPG set in a dark fantasy world. Lords of the Fallen challenges players to confront powerful foes and uncover deep lore. With fluid combat mechanics and a rich story, players can customize the character's abilities and weapons to suit their playstyle. The game features both single-player and multiplayer modes, adding depth to the experience. And there you have it. Those are 30 awesome discounted games you won't want to miss in this weekend's Steam sale. Be sure to grab these deals while they last, as they won't be around forever. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more gaming content. Also, let us know in the comments which game you're most excited to play, or if there are any other titles you'd recommend. Thanks for watching, and happy gaming!